Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark and JC. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 4 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Ruper's. And by DuBois Electric, building lasting relationships since 1967. From homes to businesses, their licensed, fully trained technicians handle it all. Repairs, upgrades, standby generators, EV chargers, heat pumps, and more. No job is too big and no job is too small. Learn more at DuBoisElectric.com.
Coming up in just a bit, we'll be joined in studio by Lost Valley owner Scott Shanaman, General Manager John Herrick, and Assistant General Manager Travis Dow. But before we get there, let's take a look at some headlines for Monday, March 16th.
The Lewiston School Committee will hold a budget workshop as part of the City of Lewiston's fiscal year 2027 budget process. Residents are encouraged to attend. The workshop is today at 5:30 p.m. at the Green Ladle on the Lewiston High School campus at 156 East Ave.
The Auburn Fire Department announced 2 promotions. Eric Poland was promoted to the rank of Battalion Chief. Poland began his career in 2008 and is now assigned as the shift commander of Shift A. He is also the chief officer responsible for leading the department's Special Rescue Division. And Chris Washburn was promoted to captain. He also began his career with AFD in 2008 and is now the shift captain for Shift A.
With America's 250th birthday on the way this summer, the City of Auburn announced that the first baby born on Saturday, July 4th, will receive free Auburn Recreation Department summer day camp from pre-K through 8th grade. The city describes it as a heartfelt way to welcome a new Little Auburn resident during a historic year for our nation and our community.
And the City of Lewiston is encouraging residents to stay connected through its Notify Me service. Updates regarding municipal services, elections, traffic advisories, and more will be sent directly to your email or phone. Learn more at lewistonmaine.gov. Now it's time for the weather.
Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love.
Rain today with a high of 54 and a low of 35. Cloudy and windy tomorrow, high of 56 and low of 22. And mostly sunny on Wednesday with highs in the low 30s.
In sports, Red Sox outfielder Roman Anthony hit the go-ahead home run, and Sox pitcher Garrett Whitlock pitched a scoreless 8th inning as Team USA beat the Dominican Republic 2-1 in the World Baseball Classic semifinals. The U.S. will face the winner of tonight's Venezuela-Italy game in the championship game tomorrow at 8 p.m.
The Bruins visit the New Jersey Devils tonight at 7.
The Celtics host the Phoenix Suns tonight at 7:30.
The Maine Nordiques dropped a pair of games to the New Hampshire Mountain Kings over the weekend. The Nords have lost 7 straight and will try to right the ship this weekend at home against the Elmira Aviators.
In the NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Sweet 16, Bates College's season ended with a 76-59 loss to the undefeated University of Scranton. The Bobcats conclude their season with a 26-4 record, a second NESCAC title, a 4th bid to the Sweet 16, and the most wins in program history. Senior captain Elsa Delario finished her career with 1,375 career points, the 6th highest total in Bates women's basketball history.
The Lewiston Maniacs swept Universal Quebec over the weekend, winning 6-0 on Friday and 5-3 on Saturday. The Maniacs will visit the New England Wolves on Wednesday afternoon.
That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now it's time for the podcast segment that is sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for Famous People Birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for March the 16th. We're going to start off with bassist Wolfgang Van Halen, who is 35 years old today. He is the son of actress Valerie Bertinelli and legendary guitarist Eddie Van Halen. He performed alongside his father and his uncle Alex as the bassist for Van Halen from 2007 to 2020. After Eddie's death, Wolfgang began to focus on his solo project, Mammoth, in which he performs all instruments and vocals. His debut album, Mammoth, WVH, was released in 2021. Lauren Graham is 59 years old today. She's best known for her role as Lorelai Gilmore on The Gilmore Girls. Lauren also played Sarah on Parenthood from 2010 to 2015. Yeah, boy! Rapper Flavor Flav, Public Enemy, is 67 years old today, JC.
Oh my goodness.
I did that for Pam.
That was a jump scare.
Pam is, she's really into the rap.
Yeah.
So I was hoping she was going to be here today to celebrate Flavor Flav's birthday and give us a yeah, boy. But I had to do it instead. Flav is a founding member of Public Enemy alongside Chuck D, a rap group that has earned 6 Grammy Award nominations, and Flav was also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Public Enemy. And let's not forget his TV career, which included The Surreal Life, Strange Love, and Flavor of Love. Guitarist Nancy Wilson of Heart is 72 years old today. She rose to fame alongside her older sister, Ann Wilson. She is also an accomplished singer in her own right, being the lead vocalist in the song These Dreams, which became Heart's first #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100. She was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Heart in 2013. Rounding out FPBs for March the 16th is actor Eric Estrada, who is 77 years old today, widely known for his co-starring lead role as California Highway Patrol Officer Francis Llewellyn Poncherello in the television series Chips, which aired from 1977 to 1983. Those are your FPBs. Now it's time for some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
6 years ago, in 2020, Cats won Worst Picture at the Razzies, along with Worst Supporting Actor and Supporting Actress for James Corden and Rebel Wilson.
You know what always amazes me about the Razzies is a lot of actors and actresses attend to pick up their awards.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just make a joke out of it.
Do they have best pictures there, or is it just the worst picture?
I believe everything is the worst.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of the Oscars. So everything is just horrible.
Oh boy. 14 years ago, in 2012, 21 Jump Street was released, starring Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum as cops who go undercover as high school students.
I want you to take a guess, JC, as to how old Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum were when they played high school students.
They had to at least be in their 20s.
Jonah was 28, and Channing Tatum was 31. Playing high school students.
This is going back to our conversation a while ago about full-grown adults playing high school students.
I think it was Grease, because Stockard Channing was like 45 years old when she she wasn't that old, but she might as well have been. One look at her and you're like, she's in high school? Yeah, right. Yeah. She should be a guidance counselor.
55 years ago, in 1971, at the 13th Annual Grammy Awards, Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water won Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Contemporary Song, Best Arrangement by Accompanying Vocalists, Best Engineered Recording.
Not too shabby.
Oh.
Simon and Garfunkel, they are a force to be reckoned with, or they were anyways.
224 years ago, in 1802, the U.S. Military Academy at West Point was established.
I just looked this up because I was curious. West Point provides a tuition-free education valued at over $300,000 in exchange for a 5-year active duty service obligation. Those are your FPBs and OTDs for March the 16th.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Hi, it's Donna Harris from Phoenix No Limits Karate here with your daily safety tip. Parents, teach your children to never open the door for anyone if home alone. Let's all do our best to keep our community safe.
Dirigo Federal Credit Union is proud to call Lewiston Auburn home. Whether you're buying a house, saving for the future, or growing your business, we're here for you, right where you live. Visit dirigofcu.com and feel the difference of a credit union that truly knows LA.
We are joined in studio by Lost Valley owner Scott Shanaman. How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing great.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us today. General Manager John Herrick. How are you, John?
Hey, I'm doing wonderful.
Awesome. And Marketing Manager Travis Dow. How you doing, Travis?
Doing great.
Scott, it's your first time on the podcast.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Tell us.
Well, there was that one time that he came in and gave the only wind in your hair.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I drop in for quotes sometimes.
Right.
He went legend.
Yes, he did.
He dropped a T-shirt quote and then just walked
And then
away.
walked away, yeah.
Scott, what inspired you and your wife to purchase Lost Valley?
Oof. Boy, that's a tough question. I've been in the ski industry all my life. Cut my teeth at Sugarloaf in the 90s. Continue to have another company that inspects and maintains ski lifts. Lost Valley was actually a customer of that company. I used to joke with the owners, hey, if you ever want to sell this place, let me know. One day they called my bluff.
And then you're like, what do I do now?
Basically how it happened, yeah.
Scott, you're a fighting beaver too, aren't you?
I am an angry beaver, yes.
From Farmington, this
Yes.
Graduate of the
I'm a graduate of the ski industry program at Farmington, Maine.
Excellent.
That's where it all began, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when Lost Valley was put up for sale and you had an opportunity to purchase it, was there any hesitation there, or were you like, I'm doing this?
There was a lot of hesitation from my wife.
Okay.
She didn't see the diamond in the rough that I saw, I guess, at the time. So, yes, there was a lot of hesitation. We actually took it over as a management contract for the first season to keep it going because I didn't want it to close. It's very difficult to bring an organization like that back after it closes, after you lose. I didn't want to lose the school programs and all the what is the bread and butter of Lost Valley's operation, which is the school programs, the rec programs, the racing teams, all that stuff is our guaranteed revenue. And had we closed, we would have lost all that to other areas. Yeah, it started out as a management contract, and then we had our doubts that first season, that's for sure. It was probably one of the worst seasons in the last 25 years, the 2015-2016 ski season.
Weather-wise, you're talking
Weather-wise,
right?
yeah, weather-wise.
10 years. 10 years.
Yeah, we're on 10 years now.
That's great. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And how's your wife feeling about it now? Have things smoothed over?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's fine now. I mean, if I get angry and talk about selling the place or whatever, she says, well, what would we do?
Right. Right. Love it. She did a 180.
She did. She likes the area. She's made a lot of really good friends here, and kids all attended EL here, and it's Auburn's been good to us.
Scott, what does Lost Valley mean to this community?
It means, quite honestly, a whole lot more than I thought it did. I knew there was a lot of community support around it when we took the place over, but honestly, I really had no idea. I mean, people were just coming up to us and thanking us for saving the place. I mean, I'm talking people that hadn't skied there in 30 years. There's our core group of skiers here in the community, but also just people that grew up skiing there. They no longer ski, but the grandkids do maybe. People still to this day just come up and thank us 10 years later for resurrecting the place. Yeah. So it honestly, that probably is the only thing that kept us going those first couple seasons. The first 2 or 3 seasons there were a serious battle that I don't ever want to relive.
Yeah. Like you said, that first season was the worst snow record in years, like decades. Yeah. It was rain, warm.
70 degrees on Christmas Eve.
Yikes.
It was bad news.
Things are
then we thought, hey, it can't get much worse than
right.
this.
If you can make it through that, it's just like a restaurant.
If we can make it through that, we can make it through anything.
Yeah. It's like a restaurant making it through COVID. It's like, it's not going to get worse than this.
Exactly.
Right? If you're still standing after that, you are doing well. Lost Valley is such a valued partner of this community as well. Was that part of your plan? And I'm talking specifically about like fundraisers, the community partnerships that you have formed.
We do a ton of them.
Yeah.
We do a ton of them.
Yeah.
One of the first interviews I had, I dropped another T-shirt quote that was a ski area should not in and of itself be a charity. Ski area should exist to support charities.
Yeah.
And we certainly do.
Yeah.
Well, we have Wishes in the Valley coming up, and that's one coming up.
I'm familiar with that one.
You are. Yeah, and we are as well.
It's awesome. That is
another opportunity for us to work a Saturday.
Yes.
Because we love working
I heard
Saturdays.
You love that.
Yes, we do.
It's great. Yeah.
Well, we get to do stuff like this on a Monday.
Right, exactly.
Right. Before we get into the Beach Bash, which seems like a whole lot of fun. That is going to be a whole lot of fun. Let's talk about Vets in the Valley, which just recently happened.
Yes, it did. Last Saturday, we invited anybody, regardless of service, that was a military member to come out and ski for free with themselves and their immediate family members. We issued about 130 tickets.
Wow.
So... the feedback that we get from this event is it's too expensive to ski with my whole family. It's great if I come out and ski, with everybody and have fun with my entire family. The other benefit we have is we had 14 veteran resources vendors there, some nonprofits and some branches of the state and federal government, and handing out, helping veterans navigate through their benefits and unclaimed benefits. I think last year, I don't know the numbers this year, but last year it helped claim $80,000 in unclaimed benefits that the guys made. So our impression at Lost Valley is if we can help one person, we're doing a great job, right? One veteran.
Absolutely. We have Beach Bash coming up.
We do.
On the 29th.
29th.
Yeah. What can
weather
That is
permitting.
The plan, weather dependent.
Weather dependent.
We reserve the right to move it wherever we think it will be best.
Sure. But as of today,
it's scheduled for the 29th.
March 16th, it's scheduled for March 29th. What are we talking about when we say Beach Bash at Lost Valley? What's happening?
When you say bash, what do you think of?
I think of a huge party.
It's exactly what it is. Yeah. It's our send-off for the season. We have a cardboard box race. We do all kinds of events for the kids, Ollie, Auto. We do a snowball race, fundraiser. We do all kinds of stuff, and it's an end of year. Hopefully, it's a beautiful day.
That's what we always hope for. We want a nice 50-degree sunny day is what we want.
Right. Hawaiian shirts.
Always get it, but that's what we want.
The height of it is the pond skim.
Yeah.
Last year, I think we had 110 participants. It's the biggest event on that day, and it's a lot of fun to watch those guys and gals go into the pond.
Yes.
It's really...
We've had the pond skim when it's 28 degrees before, too, and it's kind of brutal.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
So for folks who may not be aware of what a pond skim is, Travis, what can you tell us about it?
Overnight we build a giant, I'd say 80-foot long pond in the middle of the base area.
In-ground pool.
Yeah.
Like a giant in-ground pool.
In-ground pool.
Line it with a liner and fill it with water right out of the
Lapham Brook.
Lapham Brook.
No,
right
Lapham
out of the
Brook.
Ice cold water. I know because I get to wear the waders and usually fish the little kids out there who think they're going to make it across.
33-degree water.
And we know they're not making it across when they're about halfway there. They're not making it.
Usually I'm on the mic and I'm like, more speed, more speed, more speed. And they stay committed, though. They go right in. They don't even make it halfway across.
Or less. Yeah.
So do you have a big net and you just scoop them out?
Nope, we have some beach balls in there. That's the only flotation devices. And then when they go under and come back up with a gigantic look of shock on their face, gasping for air, I just pick them up and put them outside, and they make it over their parents, shivering and smiling and shivering, and
And they have memories for a lifetime.
oh, it's awesome.
For a lifetime.
It's a lot of fun.
But,
Some people
you know-
make it across too.
Yeah, that's the ultimate achievement, and what they're going for is to practice so that they can make it across. And once they make it across, that's the crowning glory.
Yeah.
Nobody can ever take that away from you.
Yeah. Now, is this a contest? Can people win this thing, or is just if they make it across there?
No,
If
it's
you make it across, you're a winner.
Gotcha.
You're a winner. Yeah.
Okay.
We
yeah.
might throw a
Contest
pair of
by a-
sunglasses at them or something.
All right.
It's for fun.
Yeah.
Contest by applause.
Sounds
spectacle.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's where the bash part, because we set the in-ground pool right in front of the lodge, and you know, that's where our beer garden is.
Sure.
It's right in front of the lodge. So people are out there and they're cheering everybody on. They're having a great time. So we're looking forward to it. It's one of our favorite days of the whole season, the whole year, actually.
You know, you didn't mention one of my favorite parts of the beach bash, which is the dummy jump.
The
dummy
dummy
jump.
jump. Yes.
So people build dummies out of snowboards and skis. There's a bunch of particulars of what you can and can't do, but we create a big jump at the top of Buck Head Wall, send them down the chute, and just launch them off, and hopefully they make the jump, and even more hopefully is they explode into a million pieces when they hit the ground.
Right. One of our favorite employees at Lost Valley contributes every year. And the first year, he made a Carmen, from South Park, and it was like a half dome for his head. And it was designed so when it went off the jump, his head fell off, and there was red dye water in it. So it was a big blood streak all the way from the jump down. It was amazing.
Fun for the whole family.
Fun for the whole family.
I love it.
So you can make one. We could have a Lydia Media. You can
Wow.
launch something off the jump.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Pam.
Think
will-
about it. We'll
Pam
give
will
you some
probably
snowboards.
Make one that looks like me.
Couches and love seats not allowed, though.
Okay.
All right.
Was there
Why
an
do you
in-
say that, John?
Yeah, well,
Was there an incident?
We've
there
been
was
there
an
and done that.
incident. Yes, there were incidents.
We build like a chute with a snow wall so that the dummies stay sort of in the track of the jump. But one year, our ski school kind of ignored some of the parameters and used a giant couch, super heavy. It busted right through the sidewall, started going down the trail. No one was injured or anything.
No one was injured, but a couple close calls.
Okay.
But it's got to be
That's
a
what's the
spectacle.
most fun is when
Yes.
you almost get hurt.
Yes, almost.
Gotta
get
be a
hurt.
spectacle.
Yeah. If it never happened, it never happened.
Right?
Yeah.
And then there's a schedule built within there of when the different things happen. Most of the activities start at noon. Cardboard box race. 1 o'clock is the limbo and ollie contest. And then at 1:30 we do the snowball drop, which that's a big fundraiser for
Raffle.
the Allison Blackman Learn to Ski Day, which happened about a week ago,
Mm-hmm.
where they give free skiing and snowboard lessons to 100 different kids.
110 this year.
Was it 110?
110.
Yeah. So it's a great program, and it's like a 50-50. You buy a ball. If your ball crosses the line first, you win half the money,
Okay.
and the other half goes to the cause. And then the dummy jump. And
The
then,
dummy jump.
And then the pond skim. At
Our
3.
favorite, the dummy jump.
I do like the dummy
The
jump.
dummy
The
jump.
dummy jump.
Well, the pond skim is great too. Two favorites.
Anything else we should know about Beach Bash? Is this free admission if you just want to come watch?
Yep, come on out. We're encourage kids to build their own cardboard box.
Okay.
Participate in the cardboard box race. Build a dummy. Just throw skis. The only rules are it has to be able to ski down a hill and launch off a jump.
Okay.
Max carnage is what
No
we're looking
live,
for.
no live humans.
No live humor.
Or flames.
Even if you think you're a dummy, you can't launch yourself off the dummy jump.
We don't let people burn it either, right? There's
No, no,
Be
no open
flammable.
flames.
It's got to be, family friendly.
Yeah.
No,
You laugh, but people
We've also done that.
Nudity.
We've also done
That's what I'm
that.
saying. All these rules exist for a reason.
for a reason.
Yes.
Exactly.
usually find a new rule every year for some event we do.
Everyone's looking forward to that. The big Beach Bash at Lost Valley coming up on March 29th. And we are, 4 or 5 days away from the start of spring,
We are.
which means that the skiing season is coming to a close.
Sad. Do you have sad music you can play as background while we do?
I'll add some in post. That's what they call it in the biz.
Got the boo button.
Scott's all about. Bring it right up to the mic, Scott. There we go.
The end of the season.
Right, yeah. No one's happy about that.
Right.
But as we all know, Lost Valley is a year-round entertainment facility. What is happening during the spring and the summer?
So we take about a month, I'd say about 3 weeks. We shut down, we remove all the rubber flooring, we deep clean the kitchen, the carpets, do major lodge repairs, and then we reopen towards the end of April. We have this big event for the Lost Valley competition program, a fundraiser called the Duck Derby, where you can buy a duck and they race them down our Latham Brook. And the brew pub's open, and it's just a good time. We have a couple corporate events, and then we have a new event that we started last year, which was a huge hit. The week after that it's International Tie-Dye Day. So you can buy a shirt, has a Lost Valley logo on it, but it's just a white shirt, and then you tie-dye your own shirt. And then like a week later, we have a reveal party where everybody comes back with their shirts on. It's cool to see. It was a really fun event last year to have all the families there and just a whole mix of people actually making shirts, young, old, in between. And then coming back together and seeing all the different designs was really cool.
And then our biggest event is the Scotia Father's Day Eve party, which also is the start of our concert series every Friday, which is a huge hit and a lot of fun.
And these are all outdoors, correct?
Outdoors whenever possible, inside if rain. It's a rain or shine event, but the best is when it's outside. We got the beer barn open on the patio.
Everybody brings their lawn chairs and hangs out. You can bring your dogs. It's a great environment.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying real hard to keep it free. You know, hopefully someday we don't have to go towards admission. But for right now, for this season, the plan is to have it free.
One major thing we have going on right now, actually, is our big March Madness pass sale. So all season passes are at the lowest rate they're going to be for next year, and people get the rest of this season for free. So for new pass holders, it's a really great benefit. Oftentimes they can get almost the whole season, next season paid for if they come enough times this year. So they're $200 off, and it's a great deal.
How would you sum up this past ski season?
Amazing. Probably the best one in 10 years.
Yeah, this was an excellent ski season all around.
The weather was kind to us in the beginning when we needed to make snow, consistent cold temperatures. We didn't get too much on natural snowfall, but we were able to make a lot of snow. So like this rain that's happening right now, we'll be fine.
Yeah. Mark your calendars, folks, for Saturday, August 8th. That is the second annual Wishes in the Valley at Lost Valley. Live music, food trucks, cornhole, chairlift rides, which were a huge hit.
Huge hit. Yes.
It's fantastic. There's going to be a live auction and a whole lot more, and all that is to benefit Make-A-Wish Maine. I was skimming through your Facebook page recently. You gave a nice shout out to your kitchen staff there, your executive chef and your sous chef.
Yeah, we've got a couple new faces in the kitchen. They've been there for about a month now, but Mike Trevino is our executive chef, and Christian's our sous chef, and we, for the first time ever, participated in Maine Restaurant Week, which most people probably know of. It happens all over the state. Different restaurants will offer either prefix menus or special offerings for that week, and it was really cool to showcase some of the elevated food that's going to be coming to our menu for the brew pub season, which is exciting, and also bring some new people out to Lost Valley to see what it's all about.
It was amazing. The food that those two guys put out was amazing. It's just, and you know, the customers, there were people that came out just for that, and they were happy. So it was amazing. So, you know, it's restaurant week, but it's actually 12 days long. So we haven't figured that part out yet. That's part of us growing as a restaurant and moving forward is taking part because, you know, we have the caliber staff now to pull something off like that.
Scott, do you have any favorites?
Favorite food?
Yeah.
What were those? The pasta purses that we had for Restaurant Week were amazing.
Sasheti.
Yeah, sasheti.
The sasheti.
Pasta purses.
Am I going to have to censor that? Or?
You might.
Okay.
You might.
Maybe
not that, but maybe the arancini balls.
Okay.
I don't know how you guys feel about saying balls on the radio, but...
We can say balls.
Oh, okay. So the arancini balls were good as well.
Okay. What is an arancini ball?
What is
It was like fried risotto.
Risotto.
With,
yes.
marinara and pesto outside of it that you could you just cut into it and just.
It was filled with peas and
inside with
mozzarella and had prosciutto on it. They were amazing.
Now we're all hungry.
Yes, we are.
Great. So the brew pub is open when?
The first actual opening after we finish the ski season will be the 25th, and then we start the week after. But we'll have to follow us on Facebook and get updated opening times and stuff. So the brew pub's Tuesday through Fridays again this year, and then we'll do
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, and then we'll do. When we don't have weddings or events for the weekend, Travis and I will brain scheme some event to come up with and make it fun, have it be a spectacle, right?
Gotta be. Just has
Gotta
to
be
be.
a spectacle.
Scott, does that ever make you nervous when John and Travis get together and start scheming?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it makes everyone nervous. You never know what's going to come out of those meetings, right?
Yes. This sounds great, but it's going to benefit us how?
Right.
He likes not to be involved in those things, so when they happen,
Generally,
he goes,
yeah.
why did you do that?
Yes, I have plausible deniability.
There you go.
Right. They still are skeptical. Someday I want to do a big wheel race, an adult big wheel race, get big wheel racers. And
Man.
these guys are like, no.
Down the hill?
No, well, no,
Like
no,
around
in
the
the
circle,
park,
like
around the circle.
Drifting?
Yeah, so you can drift it. Yes.
Remember the green
wheels.
machine?
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes. I remember the green machine. That had that
Yeah,
sticker
yeah,
on
yeah,
it,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Those are great.
Those are good.
Down a big wheel down the hill.
We do discuss, yes.
My God.
We do.
No, we will
That
not.
sounds terrible.
Anyone from our insurance is listening. No, we are not doing it downhill.
Right. So we do have harebrained schemes sometimes, and they always don't come to fruition. One of my favorites that maybe we might bring back someday was the 0.5K.
Half
Point.
a kilometer.
5K.
I like it.
0.5K.
Every man and woman's race.
Right. It had a donut stop halfway.
Rest station.
At a rest station.
Rest station. They were actually caught set out on the courts if you had to take a quick nap. to
Yeah.
finish. So one lap, roughly 800 feet, was it?
I think it was 400 meters.
Man.
Your watch would be upset if you stopped.
I'm tired just thinking about
Yeah,
it. That is a long ways for a man my age. So is that coming back?
I don't know. We
may.
We
It
may.
may.
We might
That
talk
back-
about it.
There's no reason that I don't know why we didn't do it again. It actually was pretty funny and cool, and people thought it was great. People came in costume. Kind of just, really.
Frankenstein mile.
Well, that was a different one. That was cool too. It was just trying to find where that fits into the mix.
And maybe for the serious runners, you could offer a 0.10K to go along with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dub 2 laps.
Yeah, 2 laps. What are you, crazy? For those Olympic
Distance.
athletes out there.
Distance runners.
We'd probably have to hand out towels and headbands and stuff like that.
Have paramedics on
Yeah,
site.
paramedics
It'd
on
be a whole
site.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, for the serious runners, we probably should mention the Trails in the Valley initiative that we're doing.
LVTN, Lost Valley Trail Network.
So a group of local organizations, charities and stuff got together. I wouldn't want to say charities, local running organizations. We've worked with the school, the MPA, to build out our Nordic trails so that they can support cross-country running. Apparently in the state, there's very few venues out there that can support a cross-country race. So last year we had our go at it. We probably spent, last year we fundraised and we put about $40,000 worth of work into the trails to make them runnable. And we had our first high school meet there. I know we've got one meet scheduled coming up in the fall again, and CMCC is on board too. Their Mustangs are going to run out there
Very
at one
cool.
point. So, yeah, it's a new thing. The trails are always open for people to go out and hike, and I recommend you do it. All summer long, we'll see people walking their dogs and just going out for a good hike. There's 8K of trails out there that are beautiful.
This year, the concentration was on to have, was it a 5K?
Yeah.
A 5K loop that would be good ground for high school cross-country worthy running. But it's really nice out there. So they put a lot of work into drainage, the little bridges, mud holes, getting rid of all that stuff and drying everything out and making it flat.
That's great.
which also helps the Nordic trails overall anyway in
Yeah.
wintertime.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything else about this ski season or beyond?
Well, I think it's safe to say we have had the most skier visits we've ever had under the Shanaman's ownership, and I'm not sure if it maybe ever.
Was
we
it?
don't have any
This
data
year
from
is
back then,
actually
but-
Lost Valley's 65th birthday.
65th, yes.
So that's awesome in part, and we just celebrated Lost Valley Brewing's 8th birthday.
Wow.
So, those are good news that we're still sticking around and we can keep the 65 years is a long time.
Sure is.
Yeah.
As good as Travis is at marketing, nothing helps marketing like a real Maine winter. So people came out this year because it was, if you like winter in Maine, for a change, this was a real one.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Uncle Andy's Digest is turning 30, and you're invited to celebrate with us. Join us Friday, May 22nd from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Hilton Garden Inn Auburn Riverwatch for a night of celebration. For 3 decades, Uncle Andy's Digest has been Central Maine's community-focused monthly advertising publication, connecting local businesses with loyal readers. Enjoy 90s music from Palo Entertainment, hors d'oeuvres, a cash bar, and recognition of our longest-running advertisers, and much more. Find all the details in the latest issue of Uncle Andy's and on Facebook. We can't wait to see you there.
Our final segment of the show is called 3 Random Questions, where I'll ask you guys questions that have nothing to do with Lost Valley. We're just trying to get to know you a little better as members of our community. Sound good?
Sound good.
John, I know you've done this before.
I have.
All right.
So you can start with Travis.
No, I'm going to start with you. You're the veteran. That way these guys will have time to think.
All right.
All right.
Can I reuse my answers from last time?
I'm not going to ask you the same questions as last time.
Then you should definitely reuse your answers. It'll be really weird.
Sure.
Yes.
John, what's your favorite way to unwind after a busy day?
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. And they'd be surprised
Should
if
I
I
answer
did.
for you?
Yeah,
I can answer for you.
Yeah. Go ahead, Scott.
It would be with a pint or two.
Yes.
Okay.
A beer.
Okay.
A beer. Because I was 20 years old in 1961, my body doesn't work like it used to. So, it has its numbing effect on all the pains going on.
Gotcha.
No, I unwind with a beer.
Okay.
Craft beer.
Yep.
Good beer.
From
And
the
Maine,
brew pub.
From Lost Valley, yes. And Maine has plenty to offer.
What is your go-to at the moment?
Otterslide.
All right.
Otterslide IPA.
All right. Is that like
That's
the
our
signature
flagship.
beer?
That's our
Yeah, that's our
Gotcha.
flagship.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't keep it in stock.
Gotcha. Scott, same question. Your favorite way to unwind after a busy day?
Oh, boy. I would say
Does it have to be clean?
No.
with a dark and stormy.
And that is?
That is Gosling's rum and ginger beer
Okay.
and lime juice.
All right. And Travis?
I'd have to say, go home, hang out with my family, chill in the hot tub, get in some PJs, watch some TV, probably fall asleep while watching TV.
Yeah.
I go pretty much until I'm ready to go to sleep.
Till he gets the pillow on the head. Stop snoring!
No, she just slaps me with the back of her hand, actually.
All right. We'll start with Scott on this one. Scott, if you could attend any live performance in history or sporting event and have the best seats in the house, what would it be and why?
Oh, boy. I would say a Led Zeppelin show at the height of their run.
All right.
Yeah, right up front.
And what song are they closing with to send you home?
Probably Stairway to Heaven.
Gotcha. All right.
Seems like a logical last song for them. Probably not the one they want to do last. But
Probably not the one they want to do last,
have
but
to do it.
they had to do it.
Exactly. All right, Travis.
It's a toss-up between Patriots Super Bowl where they beat the Falcons, come behind. That was probably pretty amazing to be at. Or I've always wanted to see Pink Floyd in concert. I think that would just be incredible.
So if it came down to the Pats or Pink Floyd, where are you going?
I'm a big football fan. I don't know. It's tough. I guess I'd have to say, yeah, probably Pink Floyd. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay. And John.
You know what? I'm going to go see Quiet Riot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to that concert. I want to see it again.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they're disbanded now.
Like in 1984, are we talking?
Yeah,
At the
in
peak of their
80s,
powers?
Yeah, back when concert tickets were $15.
Wasn't that great?
It was amazing.
I remember I used to have to go to Sears to get tickets for concerts in Portland.
Yeah.
I got my AC/DC concert ticket for $15.
Yes.
It was stupid.
Amazing.
You can't even park for that now.
No. Well, it left more money for the party before the concert.
That's true. Yeah. And then you'd buy the $10 T-shirt outside and wash it once and it would fit your dog. Right? Yeah, those good times. Yeah, you're like, I'm saving a few bucks.
And then the final song would be Feel the Noise. Come on, feel the noise.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Absolutely. All right, Travis, final question for all three of you. We'll start with Travis. What is the most fun you've ever had with skis on?
Most fun I've ever had with skis on. Well, I haven't skied since I was 18, so I'd say skiing or snowboarding.
Or snowboarding on the mountain.
Probably be. I went to Sugarloaf Reggae Fest with my dad and my brother the last time we ever went. All three of us was pretty cool. Just the whole experience.
Yeah.
The skiing wasn't phenomenal. Actually fell and got hurt really bad, which made Reggae Fest drinking start a little earlier. So that was a really good time, and it was cool being with my dad and my brother for that.
All right, John.
Most fun.
Most fun you've ever had with skis on or snowboard.
I would say when I skied Zugspitz in Germany.
Oh, what's that? Do tell.
It's a ski area. Okay. Well, it's outside of, I can't remember the name of the town. Anyways, it's Garmisch, Germany.
Garmisch.
Okay.
Yeah, I skied there. I was on the Air Force ski team for the forces, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Lots of beer. The Germans know how to drink.
No.
Right. And we went to an Italian restaurant that night, and the Italian pizza tastes nothing like American pizza.
Okay. Better or worse?
I don't know. I was drunk. I just remember it was different.
All right.
But skiing in other countries is amazing, and that was awesome.
Yeah. All right. Scott.
When I was in high school in Rhode Island, buddies of mine and I used to go up to Tuckerman's Ravine every late spring, early summer. We'd go up there a couple of times, depending on the weather, and ski up in Tuckerman's up Left Gully. And that would have been the mid to late 1980s. So at the time, I would take a snowboard up in there just because it was a lot easier to, and I had hard boots for my snowboard. It was a lot easier to kind of climb on those super steep pitches with an ice axe. So yeah, snowboarding with an ice axe in Tuckerman's Ravine was pretty cool.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Snowboards must
A lot of work.
It is.
But I was much, much younger.
That was on my bucket list till my brother came back with a video of him skiing it.
And tomahawking down.
Well, yeah, he had a video of a guy tomahawking down it, and I'm like, well,
Maybe not.
maybe not.
Guys, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you
for having us.
So appreciate it. And Travis, where can folks go online to learn more about Lost Valley?
Yeah, the best place is always to check our website, lostvalleyski.com, or like us on Facebook or Instagram.
Thanks to Ruper's Beverage and Redemption and DeBlois Electric for sponsoring today's episode. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
Have a great day, and remember, don't bite your cat. And I will say I have bitten my